Huge day today, guys. Unboxing goodies, playing with goodies, hanging out with my bro. And today's a pretty exciting day for me, especially. It's basically the unboxing day. So I get to show you guys all the goodies that I've acquired over the last couple months to get this motor built. And go through it with you guys. And then after that, I can actually start putting the parts into the motor and getting it assembled. So it's a really exciting day for me.
For both of us.
For both of us, absolutely.
Super stoked.
So we're gonna start off with, obviously you guys have seen this. We got the bay completely cleaned up and painted. So that's gonna be the first thing that we're showing off. Nice, beautiful motors going into that. And then we have this table.
Everything that we're gonna stuff inside that beautiful bay.
Oh yeah. Look at all this stuff. All machined out, powder coated, all done up. Oh, look at that block. Jeez Louise. Alright, so I guess really we just need to get into this and
Let's take them through it, man.
yeah, let's just do it. So we'll start at this end of the table here. So this is a D16 Z6 build. For right now, this is 450 blacktop VSM injectors. Let me grab something really fast here. You can actually use that. So we have the blacktop 450 DSM injectors that I'm going to be using. It'll eventually be upgraded. I've been looking at the RC 1000 injectors, but for right now that will do. We just have a cheap adjustable fuel pressure regulator that's going to go on it. It'll be upgraded again later on. Skunk 2 short throw shifter. This is actually for the hatchback, so I don't know why it's on this, but we'll just show that off too. And then let's see, what's this stuff? Alright, so this is going to be all of the line for the catch can. I just got this the other day. Black nylon braided hose, 20 feet of it, so this should work great for all the lines I need for the catch can. I am going to be running 2 off the valve cover and 1 off of the back of the block where the PVC box was. We got a 1/2 inch AN fitting that actually goes in that location. And here we go, we got some of the actual catch can fittings themselves so that we can connect off of the catch can onto this line. So we've got those. Some more AN fittings. This would actually be for the valve cover itself. I'm going to be running 2 90s off of the back of the valve cover going to the catch can. So I see a lot of people run their fittings off the front of the valve cover, but where I'm going with my catch can is going to be where the stock location for the battery is, so it's going to be working better with having it back there. Aaron got us some awesome connectors for the wire tuck and all of that stuff, so he's going to be working his magic on relooming and lengthening the wiring harness basically. So he got some awesome fittings there to put that together. And I think we'll save this one for last. Let's see here. Okay, so we got some ACL thrust washers. I went ACL on everything on this build. Actually, I went ACL race. So we have this is going to be the ACL race. These are the main bearings. And these are going to be the ACL race rod bearings. So ACL everything. Make sure everything is a standard across the board so that it's good to go. Don't have any issues there. Should work great. You know, I was thinking about going lower end king and stuff like that, but I've heard a lot of bad things with spinning bearings and stuff like that. Didn't even want to deal with it. Went and got some of the Honda Bond HT for all of our gaskets. I want to give a big shout out to Speed Factory. They hooked it up. They had absolutely phenomenal customer service. I was looking at my rods and my pistons and stuff, and a couple things were on back order. I called them. They were very friendly. They were awesome. And sent me emails, gave me all my confirmations. They were just on top of their game. So huge shout out to Speed Factory.
So from both of us, Speed Factory, thank you for hooking us up and helping us out. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And they're actually in my hometown of Tacoma, Washington. So next time I'm back home, I'm actually gonna stop in there and check out their showroom because they've got all kinds of cool builds and stuff going on there. This, I'm not sure what this is. Let's take a look. Okay, so this looks like it's the oil pump. Got a new oil pump. I wanted to go with an ACL oil pump, but my funds were kind of limited. I still might go with that later on, but my plans are, this is just a standard OEM brand new oil pump. I'm gonna shim it just to make sure to get a little bit more oil pressure. But there's my brand new oil pump, new seals, new gaskets, good to go. Round this out a little bit and shim it, and it should be great. You know, with doing this brand new build, I don't want any old parts on this motor, so I want everything to be new and fresh and ready to go for the long haul. Aaron got us some awesome assembly lube. This stuff works wonders. I think he's used it on every one of his builds that he's had, so just really good stuff. Got some tubes of that. I got the stock intake manifold right now. I will be getting a Skunk 2, but I just took the stock one and improved it, powder coated it, made it nice. You know, if you're gonna run something stock, at least have it look decent, especially on this fresh motor. I do have an eBay 57 trim turbo. I'm on the wall right now with, I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. I do have a small KO3 turbo that I've already powder coated off of an Audi. I might run that, I might not, I'm not sure. Alright, so I want to do a huge thanks to Melanie. I made a post looking for sponsors, stuff like that, and Melanie messaged me and asked me how she could help. And I let her know that I was really needing one of these air-fuel ratio gauges, and I sent her the link, and she ordered it for me, and it came a couple days later. And I am so thankful for this. Anything that helps, me and Aaron are both thankful. Anything that can help us, you know, it helps us. And you know, for someone to spend money on stuff that's not for them and just do something out of the kindness of their heart is just, it's awesome. And I just want to thank you very much, Melanie, for getting this for me and Aaron for this build. And we'll make sure to definitely get a decal on the car with your name or whatever we come up with. We'll talk.
We just wanted to take a minute and say, you know, definitely from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, because this is something we're passionate about. And you know, whether or not you know, people understand it or whatever, you know, you saw the need to help us because it was something that was important to us, and it just means the world to us because you know, we both work very hard, so you know, we try to do everything on our own, and for someone like Dom said, just out of the kindness of their heart to just step in and want to help us out just means so much to us. So thank you so much from both of us. This is Dom's build, but we do everything together. We enjoy this. It's our passion together. And so it's, you know, it's an opportunity for me to be a part of it. at the same time. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. And look at how nice that thing is. I mean, that is a beautiful gauge. Everything comes with the the wideband O2 sensor and everything. So that's going to be a huge part of this build. I still have to sandblast and powder coat this. I'm going to be doing a wrinkle red on this valve cover, but I did go ahead and get this tapped for my AN fittings for the oil catch can. So I'm also going to delete this stock fitting here that would go to your intake or go into your intake. So I'll delete that and get this repowder coated, and it'll look great. Alright, so this is some really exciting stuff coming up. So I ended up getting a set of rings with the pistons that I got. And then I ordered some rings before I even started going into this build. I was just going to re-ring the stock pistons. But I did a comparison on the two ring sets, and I'm actually going to be going with the NPRs. They look like it's a little higher quality for the rings, and the oil rings look a lot better as well. So I'm going to be doing the NPRs on this build. These rings came with the YCP pistons that I got. They're fine. Those are the shop dogs. Alright, so let's see here. So we've got the pistons that I'm going with. This is a Viterra build that we're doing. These are going to be the YCP Teflon coated pistons. They look great. I mean, it is a standard bore. I had the block machined out, and it did stay at a standard bore. So we're going with the Teflon YCP pistons, and those should be great. Alright, in this box we've got the rods. So big shout out to Speed Factory again. These are actually the no notch Speed Factory H-beams. I went with these because I didn't have to notch the block, which I didn't want to have to notch the block. I didn't want to take integrity away from the cylinders or the lower piece. I wanted to not do that. So I've got these awesome H-beams. They are custom length. So they will actually bring the piston to the top of the cylinder, which will be able to keep me at a 9-to-1 compression ratio. So I'm not going to be losing compression. With Eagle H-beams and these pistons I would have been at 7-to-1 compression, which is really low. So here's the Speed Factory no-notch H-beams, and they look beautiful. Obviously paired with the APR rod studs. So I'm thoroughly impressed with these. They are going to be great for all the horsepower that I'm shooting for. This build I am shooting for 500, so these are good up to 700 horsepower. Alright, so these NPRs are going to be going with these YCPs. I made my own catch can at work. I'm a welder, so I just kind of tinked around with it. I might end up buying one, but we'll see. This should do the trick. I need to add one more fitting here because I'm running 2 off the valve cover and 1 off the block, so I need to add one more. But I actually added a separator here, so when the oil vapor goes in, it'll actually collect on the top of that separator, and then I stuff this full of steel wool basically, and that should catch the oil vapor and separate it. So we'll run it for a while. We'll see. I might end up buying one, not sure. And then this is going to be the VMS block guard that I got. Looked at a lot of different block guards. I actually thought about doing CNC, but the budget was kind of short on that, so we'll just run a block guard VMS, I like the way it looks, I like the way it fit. I did do a test fit on this to make sure, and it should work perfect. So, to the block here, we have just this is a new block for me. The other block I blew up, D16 Z6. Went ahead and painted it the other night with Aaron, and it is all machined out. We have it redecked. We had it honed out. The machine shop actually said there was very low mileage on this motor. I was able to stay at the stock 75mm bore. I'm happy about that because I didn't want to take a lot out of these sleeves. I want as much material as I possibly can have, so that will help from, you know, having cracked sleeves or whatever like that. Okay, I got some intercooler piping here. I powder coated myself. I did a silver vein. Looks pretty cool. It should look good with the color contrast that we're going with. This is the little turbo I was telling you guys about. This is my KO3. This is off of an Audi. I might run this in the beginning, I might not. I'm not sure. We'll see. Powder coated the housing, but this turbo is tiny, guys. It'll spool very fast, but I've heard with these, they like to fall off around 6,000 RPM. So with this being a VTEC motor, I'm not sure if that's going to be the best combination. Just a stock, just a cast log manifold, eBay wastegate, nothing special there. That will get all upgraded later on. We have our machine head, local machine shop. Got this all done up, redecked, cleaned up, and we're doing a stock head on this. Later on, I might upgrade the springs and retainers to SuperTech. I'm not sure who I want to go with yet, but that will be fine. Stock cam, stock head, basically.
So Dom, who did our machine work on our block and stuff? Tim's machine or Jim's machine shop in Boise actually did the machine work on my block, and then the head work was done by Boise Cylinder Head. Derek was actually an old friend of mine, and I ran into him down there. He went ahead and remachined this head, and so big shout out to Boise Cylinder Head for helping out, and Jim's machine shop in Boise as well, because they helped out tremendous, and got me a great deal. So couldn't be happier about that. We have a brand new. You think I should open this? Let's get it open, man.
All right. So the rack that's in the coupe is completely blown out. It's the stock steering rack that was in the car. There's lots of play in that rack, and my steering is not tight, let's just say that. So I went and got a hold of Detroit Axle, and they helped me out with getting a brand new rack for the 95 coupe. So let's see what's in here.
What do you think, Shadow? Does that look pretty good, buddy?
Alright, so let's see what we got here. A brand new rack. Super happy. So this is a manual rack. Not doing power steering at all because it's a race car, doesn't need power steering. So this is a manual rack, brand new, nice and tight, shouldn't have any issues. So I'll be able to get this on and bring it to the alignment shop, and I shouldn't have any worries with my steering. So really excited about that. I haven't had tight steering in a long time. So big shout out to Detroit Axle. We have brand new ball joints. Looks like lower ball joints there. And then we have our brand new tie rods, our steering rods. So everything's going to be brand new with the front steering setup. Really excited about that. I mean, Aaron, that should do its trick.
Yeah. You got to be able to control, you know, what you're doing when you're putting horsepower and speed into a car. It goes along steering, brakes. I mean, they got to come up incrementally with what you're building. So, got to make sure it's safe.
Absolutely. All right, and then this other box is actually for the hatchback. This is just the rack rebuild kit. It's just the steering rods and all the new, it's just everything but the rack itself. So I'll end up being able to do a rebuild on the steering for that. Now with this, I want to give my other sponsor a huge shout out. He's actually my second cousin, Philip Licari. I want to say thank you very much. This is a part that I have been looking for probably the last 2 years. I haven't been able to find one of this quality and complete like this is. And you definitely came through, and Philip actually got this for me. This is a Type R VTEC dual overhead cam head. It's a complete head. I haven't been able to find one of this quality and this complete at all. I got a really good deal on it. Well, I should say Philip got a really good deal on it. You know, normally these heads are $500 to $700, and we were able to get this for $250, and it is complete. It actually even came with blacktop 450 DSM injectors, and I couldn't be happier. I looked under the valve cover. There's practically no wear on any of the lifters, on the cams, nothing. So it just needs to be cleaned up and gone through, new seals and stuff. But this will be going on the 92 hatchback. This part is actually not for the single cam build, but I have been looking for it for a long time, and this is going to be the second race car. So it's kind of just giving us a a foot forward on that build. So
again, we just wanted to say that, you know, without the help of people who genuinely care, you know, we would get there. You know, we're motivated and driven, but it's definitely something that we appreciate the help on, because again, you know, it's people who just have a genuine care and see the passion that we have, and you know, they want to reach out and do something for us, and you know, it just means so much to us. And so we definitely you know, we definitely want to try to give back in whatever way we can. We'll find something unique to do. You know, we definitely want to say thank you though, as usual, to anybody that helps, because it means more to us than any of this at the end of the day. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, cousin Philip. I really appreciate you helping out, and we'll definitely make sure to get the family crest on the race car, and
somewhere in the shop too, probably.
Yeah, we'll get it in the shop, so when we're filming, you'll definitely be able to see that. And yeah, I just want to say thank you, and I love you, and I hope to see you at the family reunion. I'm definitely going to try to get there. So with that said, guys, I think that's it for the most part. For the big stuff, that was the unboxing. There's a lot of little things that obviously we're not going to show right now, but yeah, there's a lot of money sitting right here. I have been eating Tapa ramen and potatoes for the last 3 months. The race car life is definitely not cheap, so hopefully this will help you guys. Anybody who's wanting to do a build, hopefully we can be inspirational and give you the correct information to be able to make your build come to life. There's a lot of videos out there that are just very half-ass, and they don't do it the right way. So this channel, we're definitely going to aim for giving you the correct information, the correct torque specs, I mean the whole 9 yards.
And we're gonna, I mean, I've built motors, Dom's built plenty, we've done a lot of things, but you know, everything's unique and all the time. You know, we're again, like Dom said, with his turbo or this or that or the other, we don't know how it's going to work out, but we're going to take an honest approach to it. let you guys see everything we do, see what we, what we come up with. Well, this worked or this didn't work, but do it the right way at every step of the way, so that at every step we see that we did it the right way. Whether it worked or not, that'll be determined. But it's just an honest build. We want to show, kind of what we went through and what we learned along the way, and we're gonna put it together, and we're gonna make it work, and we're gonna work out the kinks, and just have fun with it, and do it right.
Absolutely, it's gonna be fun. So thanks guys for watching the unboxing. I'm really happy to share this and all the money that I've spent lately, and let's go ahead and I don't know if it'll be in this video or not, but we're gonna start the assembly process of the actual motor. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
And hit us up on Instagram, Rising Sun, @RisingSun_AutoWorks, and
@Inquire360.
Thank you.
Have a great day, guys.